What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's how I do this song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitch was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yala Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
All right. We are here. Hey, people. I'm coming. Give me a sec. Let me get myself situated. Since it's officially 5 o'clock somewhere, I'm pouring me up something. It's one of them days, y'all. We pouring up something. So, but we here. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. What's going on, people? What's going on? What's up, people? I am here. Oh, I need to go get my laptop, huh? Got to get the dossier and see what's in the dossier today. What's up, y'all? Hey, everyone. I hope y'all are having a lovely, a wonderful, a thrilling Thursday. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, Tracy W, Volvo, Hey Cookie, Cams, Budgets, Weights, Lovely 31 Blueprint. What's up, y'all? Let me go get my dossier. Hey, So Jeff. What are we snacking on today? I got a bag of chips over here. I don't have no candy. So I don't have no candy, y'all. So if I spike out, I have nothing. I have a couple peppermints over there. That's all I have. So if something is sugar spiky worthy, I have nothing to deal with that. But be that as it may, as you can see, our colors for the day are red and white. Shout out to the Crimson and the Cream, the 1911, 1911, the K, the 8, the side, the 5, the new, and all of the pie. Shout out. So, um, yeah, we're here, y'all. Let me look at the dossier and see what we got going on. We are always here. I know I missed yesterday. Listen, y'all. I had after I got off that live with Really Be. If you were in the Teacher Project 2.0 live yesterday, toward the end, you probably saw me be like, listen, I was on the verge of spiking out on a subscriber over there because they were saying some things and it touched me in a certain point, and I was about to go some places, and I was like, and I was already kind of tired. I was like, I'm not going live today. I said, really, be you got it. I'm not going live today. And I was tired too. I said, nope. I don't even want to give my people this kind of energy. So that's why I went live today, yesterday. Well, technically, I was live. I was just live on Teacher Project 2.0. However, um, I wasn't live here on this platform, but you can check out my live from yesterday on Teacher Project 2.0. So, we got some things to talk about. Um, see what the dossier is giving today. Some of the stories that I have today, I was going to discuss yesterday. So some of these stories may be dated from yesterday, but that's okay. We'll still cover them today. Like half the stories are from yesterday, half the stories are from today. But we got this. Hey Tracy C. Um, yes, yes. That lady, listen, Tracy, you know, I was about to go down some road. She was working my nerve, Tracy. She was working my nerve, Tracy. I know you saw me over here fighting like, don't do it, El Teddy. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it, Meek. Don't do it, Meek. That was on the episode of The Apprentice when they had Celebrity Apprentice and Meatloaf was on there and Gary Busey pissed off Meatloaf and they were like, "Don't do it, Meat, Meat, don't do it, Meat." Yeah. So, anyway, I said I am not gonna let this lady steal my joy. I will just not come on live today, and I'm gonna go sleep it off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cha. Anyway, how y'all doing today? As Rasputia used to say, "How you doing?" Um. All right, let's get to the dossier today. So let's start off. You know what? We actually have very few sugar spiky stories today. Very few sugar spike stories today. So let me hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on, y'all, because I think I forgot to put something on here. Hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Mm, mm, mm. I don't even see what I'm looking for. Oh, hold on, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Oh well, don't worry about it. Shoot, I'm mad I ain't got that. Hold on. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Y'all, is more than one way to skin a cat. More than one way to skin a cat. And this cat is about to be spunt. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary members of our audience, it's now time for your sugar spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That he gave. His only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
So, in our sugar spiky moments today, hey Lamone, hey Boo, hey Montrez. Listen, late bell today is at 5:30. So you good, Lamone. You ain't late yet. Late bell is not till 5:30. You got in just in the nick of time. So the top stories of the day is the fact that at around 7 o'clock this evening, y'all's president, Donald John Trump, will be turning himself in down there to Fulton County Sheriff's Office. And he's gonna take he's gonna be fingerprinted, booked. Hey Jay Wash, hey Boo. He's gonna get a mug shot. Here's Rudy Giuliani's mugshot. I noticed you made sure not to have the hair dye in your head today, Rudy Giuliani. Fannie Willis, I'm here for all parts of Fannie. Fannie Willis said, fuck you and fuck your life. Have your ass down here to my goddamn jail by Friday. Fuck off and find out if you want to. Who you mad at, Rudy? Because you look real mad. Who you mad at? You did it. You're a thug and a criminal. You got a mugshot because you're a whole ass thug. Because see, that's how they think about us black people. Us black people, we are criminals. We all got mugshots, and so we are criminals. Who's the thug and the criminal now? Oh yeah, and then you got Mark Meadows, former White House chief of staff to y'all's president. Fanny said, say hello to my friend Rico. That's what Fanny said. She said, say hello to my friend Rico. That's a whole bunch of thugs. A bunch of fucking married thugs. And so the leader of the gang is going to be booked, fingerprinted, mugshot today. And that's going to be y'all's boy, Donald John Trump. We're waiting for it. I had hoped at first, we had heard that it was going to be at like 2 o'clock. Then they pushed it back to like 7. I had hoped to be able to bring y'all the mug shot of that young man, but unfortunately, it won't happen till after we get off. So because even if he goes there at 7 o'clock, it's going to take them some time to process and everything, and then sometime tonight the mug shots will be out. Whenever the mug shots come out, I'm gonna put it on my community wall and stuff like that. We'll do that. It'll be all over social media. It'll be all over. You can stop using y'all. We don't rock with them. Hey, Quintessential. I don't have no snacks today, Quintessential. I looked around. I don't have not one snack, and we are dead smack in the middle of our sugar spike moment, and I don't have no sugar to. I mean, I got the juice that's in this drink I made. All I got is like a peppermint or two over there. That's it. That's all I got, y'all. I listen. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Just pray my strength in the Lord that I make it through this sugar spike moment. But yes, these people are going down. Okay, it's like 91 charges against you, Donald Trump, sir. Fannie Willis said, "Your ass is mine. You can't." Even if he made, even if he won the presidency, he would be unable to pardon himself. The governor is unable to pardon him. Can't nobody save that ass. That ass is grass. Bring that ass over here, Don. Don. Come over here, bruh. Let's see how Teflon you are now, bitch. Bring your ass over here. That's what Fanny said. Hey, Harold. You ain't missed too much, Harold. I need to call you ahead of time so you can go shopping for that. I know, Quintessential. That's my bad. That's my bad. Quintessential. You saw in the group only, the members only chat. I got a lot going on. A lot going on right now. You saw that in the members only chat. So shout out to the members. Shout out to the members only chat. Um, you know Trump got to play golf before he turned child. They should keep his ass there overnight. But they not. They done already worked out bond. All right. You know, bond agreements and all of that stuff. Hmm. Bet you won't be tweeting about this shit, will you? Because they're not playing with you in Fulton County. Fulton County is here for all of the shits. They're here for all of it. They said, "Oh, you want to bond out? Great. In your bond agreement, don't be tweeting about shit. Don't go on no social medias about our shit. Don't retweet nobody. Don't none of it. None of it." Hey, Regina Boone. Right, Regina. I want you to be there for a couple days. I want Roscoe and Rufus and the gang to be waiting for you, like, be like, mm-hmm. Come on over here, Don. Rufus and the boys waiting for you at the door. Like our friend Rufus and Roscoe and the crew. I need them to be waiting for you at the door. Like this, Don. Girl. Child. Rufus and Roscoe, if and when it happens, I'd hate to be the processing maybe intake officer that has to make Trump and Giuliani squat. Well, Giuliani already went. We already saw this, LeBeau. I just put up his mug shot. Giuliani, he already been. There go Giuliani right there. Juju already went. Mm-hmm. Juju, Rudy Giuliani, he already been. Mama look real mad. Mm-hmm. Spread them and squat, bitch. Spread them and fucking squat. Mark Meadows took his trifling ass down there too. Mm-hmm. Spread them and squat, bitch. Who knows what the fuck might fall out of that shit? Dear God above. Spread them and goddamn squat. Rat bastards. Rufus and Roscoe are waiting in back, and you know, after you get done with intake, Rufus and Roscoe are waiting back there for you. Go ahead, go listen. They calling you, bro, back there. I don't got nothing to tell you. I can't help you. They waiting for you back there. Rufus and Roscoe, they waiting. Mm-hmm. Roscoe and Rufus don't want that pig in a blanket. You know what? It was some people smiling in their mug shots. Just a mess. Right. They need to be strip searched and told to bend over, squat, and cough like everybody else. Child. Now, are they if that truly is a wig that Don got on, are they gonna make him take off that wig? I'm just saying. If that truly is some carpet or wig that Don got on, are they gonna make him take that off? to take his mug shot? I'm just asking. Child, Portia was smiling at profile of her mugshot. Listen, you hope it's like To Catch a Predator. To Catch a Predator was my show where what's the guy name? The white guy with the blonde hair that used to be on To Catch a Predator. What was the host name? Was it Chris something? Now I got to look at that. I got to know the name because host of To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen. I know it was Chris something. Chris Hansen. Listen, when Chris Hansen used to walk out that room and say, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And they used to look like, "Bitch, I didn't come here for you. I came for a little 8-year-old boy. I came for a little 9-year-old girl. I didn't come for some big, tall, white man. Get the fuck away from me. Who the fuck are you and why are you here? What are you doing? What are you talking about? You are here to see this little girl? No, I'm not. No, sir. Here's all of the text messages and emails that you sent. Is this not you? Is this not you? I don't have to take this. Okay, well, going on outside. You walk on outside where your ass get tackled to the ground by about 14 or 15 sheriff's deputies and officers come tackle you to the ground before they cart you off to jail. Listen, Chris Hansen is legendary, honey. That is legendary fish. Chris Hansen, baby mama is a legendary fish. Please be clear. Not like an orange Mr. Potato Head. I'm not doing this with you, Harold. I'm not doing this with you, Harold. Them teeth yellow as American cheese. You know what? Cherie says she OB brushes. The updates on the Predators have been interesting. They are on all their updates to the Predators. Interesting, because you know they got to register as sex offenders once they get out. Child, they got to do like Nicki Minaj husband, register as a SA. You get the scarlet letters of SA. Child, boo, boo, child. So we're waiting. We are on mugshot watch for the rest of the evening. We're all on mugshot watch 2023 for the rest of the evening. Just to be clear, that's what we're doing for the rest of the evening because we're here for this more. Everyone across the fruited plains is waiting for this mugshot to come out, and we're here for it. And let's see what other sugar spiky news that we got going on. Oh, this came out today in news of white politicians. Representative John Doe, George Santos, or whatever the fuck his name is today, because we really don't know what the fuck his name is. Hey, Miss Baythang. He's in the news. Mama done went out and lost some weight. And this isn't her typical weight loss. Typical weight loss that George Santos reports, or typical weight loss for George Santos, goes like this. I get on Grindr. I call over a bus down. I go in the bathroom. I break out my bottle of Fleet. I squish it up my asshole. I shit out 5 or 6 pounds of shit out of my, gastrointestinal tract. And now I done lost 5 or 6 pounds right before I get my back blown out and snort some Coke, a line of Coke or a couple lines of Coke off the peen of my, weekly meal escort. But this is not the weight loss that she's talking about. And I say weight loss because when I was little, me and my brothers, we used to say, when you had to go take a shit, we would say you was going to take a shit. We wouldn't even say going to take a number 2. We used to be like, I got to go on a diet. That was our thing. We'd be like, oh, I'm going on a diet. Why we say you going on the diet? Because you knew, depending on how big it was, you was gonna lose a pound or two. You shit enough out that you losing a few pounds. I'm just saying. So we used to call it going on a diet. So for me, that's his regular weekly weight loss. Going out fleeting and shitting out all of that shit before he go get his pussy plowed, his womb plunged, his box beat out, his back blown out, and then snorting a couple lines of coke off of some male escort's peen. God of mercy, God of love. Miss Bay, thank you. Said you call it giving birth. Anyway, he's in the news and he's bragging about his weight loss that he says is due to Ozempic. Let me read this for you. Scandal scarred Republican Representative George Santos of New York was overheard at a swanky Manhattan party on Tuesday night saying he has recently dropped weight by using Ozempic. A source said the feisty politician also allegedly declared he could beat his Beltway rival Mitt Romney, in a cage match because he knows jiu-jitsu. When one guest suggested a face-off with Romney. Listen, George Santos, we don't know that you could beat your way out of a goddamn wet paper bag. So why in anything that is holy would we want to believe that you could beat Mitt Romney in any type of fight? I don't know. You around here taking diabetes medications. Now, medical experts all over America are saying it's dangerous to be taking drugs that's designed for diabetes for things not, attributed to diabetes. You over there just want to lose weight. You ain't been diagnosed with diabetes, but you're using prescription drugs that, are used for diabetes. They've already said that that might be a problem and that might come back to bite you in the butt. But go ahead with your bad self. Why do I expect somebody who we don't even know who the fuck he really is or his real goddamn name to have good, judgment? Why do we expect anything good to come out of the likes of a goddamn Mitt Romney? Not Mitt Romney, George Santos. Representative John Doe out of New York. So, Budget's Weight says she's on Ozempic and she ain't seen all this weight loss people talk about. Child. Pancreatitis. Listen, there are a lot of side effects. And you got a lot of people out here talking about, oh, I'm taking what's the other one? Something. What's the other diabetes medication? Let me look it up. There's another. It's Ozempic, and it's another one. Diabetes medication. It's something. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look that up. Where's the list at? God damn it. Like it's a couple of them that people take. I know Ozempic is one. It's something. It's something with a W. I can't find it. It's okay. Wegovy, yeah, whatever it is. I know it's something with a W. But these people out here taking all of these diabetes medications, expecting to lose all of this goddamn weight instead of doing what they got to do. Take your ass and start walk. I ain't even telling you to start running. Wegovy, thank you. I ain't even tell you you can start by walking, then taking a brisk walk, then you can start transition to jogging, and then you know, and all of that. but you're gonna have to pay either way. You're going to have to pay for gym membership or you're gonna pay for the medication. One of the two you're gonna pay for. Now there's side effects for both. The side effects for medications are very healthy. The side effects for gym memberships are less money in your pocket, but it's less money in your pocket if you take a medications too. The other side effects is you got to go to the gym if you're a man and possibly deal with bitches getting bust down in the locker room and in the bathroom, or bitches half-ass naked taking selfies for Instagram and their Instagram thirst traps, their Twitter thirst traps, and all of that other stuff. You got to contend with bitches doing OnlyFans videos and the goddamn showers and shit. Y'all know I'm in the greater Atlanta area right now. I literally watched someone at the gym recently doing the whole OnlyFans video. Like they had the whole setup where they had like the little selfie stick kind of thing where they had their phone there and they were recording and they was busting each other down in the goddamn shower. It was a mess. I did watch for about 5 or 6 minutes. And then when I realized there wasn't a whole lot going on, then I left. Don't judge me, judge your mama, don't judge me. If you ain't want to be watched, you wouldn't have been doing it in the gym bathroom. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, um, the problem is this. People are saying that it may not be legal for you to be using Ozempic for just weight loss as opposed to for its original purpose, which is diabetes. When the FDA approved Ozempic, it was for the diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. It was not because your ass is fat and you want to lose some goddamn weight. So there are, people are out saying that this may not be legal for you to be, for the doctor to be prescribing you one Ozempic for your weight loss, or two for you even to be taking Ozempic for weight loss, or Wegovy or whatever the newest, diabetes drug is. I don't know. All I know is we don't want no parts of you, Representative John Doe, George Santos. It's off-label usage for weight loss, but numerous meds have off-label child. Oh, it's always out of stock now because, well, they're gonna be selling Ozempics medication like they sell Oxy. You gonna have fools down in the hood who grandma is on Ozempic, selling their grandma Ozempic and granddaddy and mama and daddy Ozempic medications. Oh, I got these O's over here, these O's, I got this Oz over here, this Oz over here, $20 a pill, $25 a pill, and shit like that. This is what you go. I'm sure it's already going on. I'm sure if I asked y'all could probably tell me over somewhere in the hood, you can go get you a couple Ozempic pills for $50. You might can get 2 or 3 pills, one for 20, 3 for 50. I'm just saying. You're gonna have to pay somebody. Anyway, let's see if we have any other spiky news. I told y'all we didn't have a whole lot of sugar spiky news. Oh, I was supposed to bring this story to y'all yesterday. I put the video in the members only chat yesterday. So out of the great state of Georgia, city of Valdosta, institution of Valdosta State University, we have this. Let me share my screen so I can show y'all what we got going on at Valdosta University. All right, watch this.
NASA, please let me play baseball.
I really had an attitude. I never gave you any attitude about my hair. Every time you said something, like, yes, sir, and I tried to comply with it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. If you'd complied with what I said, you'd got your hair cut, and I wouldn't have had to keep telling you about it.
The rule was having your hair under a certain length.
Which you never did.
That is not. I never had. So my hair was always
Too long.
regular.
Yes.
Even when I had it up, and it wasn't hanging down.
Look, I will say this. In all fairness to you, okay, I will say this. Here's where I fail, okay? Here's where I failed. What I should have done in the very beginning. I didn't do it, and this is my fault, and I could see how it gave you the wrong impression. So I'm not going to totally blame you because it takes two with everything, okay? What I should have said in the beginning was, this is what you got to do with your hair. And then once you do that, then I'll let you come out there. Okay. And I didn't do that. Again, this was my fault. Okay.
I mean, it also kind of discrepancies when there's other guys on the team.
We're not talking about other guys. I told you before on the phone, we're not going down that route. Why would I go down that route again?
I'm just saying, like, this is stuff that people is telling me.
I don't care what anyone else says. This is between you and me. I'm the head coach. Okay, it doesn't matter what any other player says. It doesn't matter. So again, why would I want you back on the team? We're right back having the same conversation again.
I don't know why we're having this. My hair is cut. I don't know why we're having this conversation.
It's not sure enough to be on the baseball team.
My hair is not sure enough to be on the team.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
No.
How is that possible?
I'm the one that sets rules. I can set whatever rule I want.
These rules. How is that possible though? I bet you $1 million to somebody on the team that has longer hair.
I don't care about anybody else on the team. Okay. I don't care about anyone. We're not talking about anybody else on the team. I don't know why you can't get that through your head. Okay?
I want to be treated just like everybody else. What do you mean?
If you want to be treated like everybody else, then follow the rules I give you.
I'm following the rules.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
How am I not following the
All right. Now, let me see if we have the picture of the player. Dog, I wish I had the picture. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Because I want to show y'all a picture of the player and what his hair looks like. Because his hair ain't that long. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. All right. So the coach is having this whole song and dance about the hair length. The player that he was going back and forth with is this black boy right here. Yet the white boy got long hair and ain't nobody got a problem with it. The black boy literally cut his dreads to make team, right? This is the length of the black boy's hair. The white boy's hair is going all the way down, as you can see, all the way down his goddamn neck. Notice he kept saying, we're not here to talk about anybody else on the team. We're talking about you. This is the same type of bullshit that we be talking about. So, did I neglect to mention Valdosta State is an HBCU? Mm-hmm. 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 That is an HBCU. Mm-hmm. So you got this white ass, racist ass baseball coach at this HBCU got all of this going on with this player. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I know. Now, people go back and forth on whether Valdosta State is an HBCU because they weren't started as an HBCU, but the population at Valdosta State is predominantly black, so most people consider it an HBCU, but it depends on how you feel. People go back and forth on it. What I'm saying is, whether it's an HBCU or whether it's not, why are you bothering this boy about his hair? Because let's be clear, him having short hair doesn't stop him from getting in the goddamn Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball don't give a shit how long your hair is. If you could tell me that him having long dreads is going to stop him from, performing well, or maybe there's a rule in Major League Baseball that says you can't have that, I might go with you. There's no such rule in Major League Baseball. Hey, Monk Chip Boom. No such animal in Major League Baseball. No such thing. So now you're just being racist and bigoted and discriminatory for no damn reason. It has nothing to do with his performance, has nothing to do with helping him get better at baseball. It's just that you are massa and you want this black boy to be subject to you. You ain't got no smoke for white boy on the same team that has longer hair than him. Hey, Spicy Original. Hall monitors. We got a couple people that done came in after the late bell at 5:30. Please govern yourselves accordingly. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This what y'all got going on. I ain't got no candy, but I do have some chip. Listen, Spicy Original, and Monk Chip know they my booze. So they looking at y'all hall monitors like, I'm not worried. I'm one of the prized pupils. I'm a teacher's pet over here. Don't worry about it while we late. Me and the teacher got arrangements. You don't worry about us. Let them know. Well, Spicy Original was already here. Oh no, Spicy Original just got here. At Monk Chip, they looking at y'all hall monitors like, we don't care about y'all blue sashes. We are teachers' pets. We can do whatever we want to do. Say something. They might be right. Mm. All right, y'all. Y'all, I got one more spiky moment, and then we can get some of the to some of the news of the day, some of the top stories of the day. Um, I think I got one. I think I got one or two more. It was another story. Hold on. It was a story I saw that I wanted to report on. Oh, this is it right here. That other one I don't need. That's more the same. But this one we need to talk about. It really, really be, really be says, bitch, I'm the president of the Hall Monitors Council. When I walk up in this bitch, I don't do essays because I give out Hall Monitor sashes to the rest of these hoes around here. So y'all don't tell me what's due and what's not due because I am the president of the Hall Monitors Club. I'm just really became in here like what? She is a listen. She's not a regular mod. Really B is a managing mod. Really B come through like bitch. What? Anybody got something to say? Anybody got smoke? Shout out to Really B. She is a managing mod. She's a her. It's I have three managing mods and they know who they are. It's only three of them, and they know they look like what? Anybody got something to say? Because I walked up in here and I walk up in when I want to. Girl, we ain't fighting you, girl. Girl, she came in here ready. Like she ready to fight. Girl, we know who you are. Girl. Shout out to Really B. Listen, Quintessence, you see Quintessence say, bitch, I got this blue hall monitor sash. I walk up in this bitch late all the time and dare bitch to say something to me about what essay I owe. Okay, y'all fighting with me. I am hold on. I am teacher. Y'all over here like y'all fighting with me. I'm a teacher. I assign essays. I ain't said nothing. God. Bilo said, listen, I've been here. I'm in the bushes because I'm working. Don't worry about what I got going on. Listen, everybody popping out the bushes windmilling today. Y'all better go on. Oh my God. Y'all are popping out the bushes windmilling today. I ain't mad at it. So one more sugar spiky story, y'all. This is out of Prairie View. I'm sorry, Grand Prairie, Texas. Yes, Texas. That Texas. Governed by Governor Hot Wheels. A Grand Prairie school guidance counselor is taking legal action against her former employer. The Grand Prairie Independent School District, Dallas Metro News reported, is who she's taking legal action against. Gabriana Clay White alleges she was coerced into resigning after reporting an incident involving a teacher's alleged use of a racial slur and physical assault against a special needs student. Let me reiterate that for y'all in layman's terms. The woman was a counselor. She reported that a teacher used the N word against a student and assaulted that student physically, and then was sent to the district where they made her resign because she reported it. Not the teacher that used the N word, not the teacher that assaulted the student, the counselor that reported it. She was forced to resign. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me read further. The lawsuit filed in Dallas County District Court on August 17th states that Clay White reported the incident both to the school and Child Protective Services, fulfilling her obligations under Texas family law. The complaint further alleges that on June 2nd, 2022, Clay White was informed by the district's HR department that she had violated an ethics code. She was given the choice to resign or be terminated, ultimately resigning under duress to protect her own interests. In a statement, a spokesperson for the school district noted that noted they have yet to be formally served with the lawsuit. However, they emphasized that both internal and Child Protective Services investigations were conducted and considered the matter resolved. According to the legal documents, the incident occurred on May 18th of the previous year when Clay White was aiding an unnamed teacher with a special needs student. The student called the teacher dumb, to which the teacher allegedly retorted by pulling the chair out from under the child. The teacher is then accused of using a racial slur to demean the child, referencing the student's specific learning challenges. The lawsuit further alleges that the teacher pulled the chair out from under the student for a second time. In response, Clay White intervened, positioning herself between the teacher and the student, and announced she was removing the child from the classroom. As they were exiting the room, the student allegedly shouted at the teacher, who then made a move toward the child. According to the legal documents, the child attempted to strike the teacher, but Clay White was able to prevent the physical contact from occurring. Quote, it gets worse. The student then fell to the ground. This is after they pulled the chair out. The student then fell to the ground, and the teacher put her boot on the student's chest and pushed down. Let me read that again. The student then fell to the ground, and the teacher put her foot on the student's chest and pushed down. Clay White, Miss Clay White, the the counselor, said she had to, quote, remove the teacher's foot from the child's chest. End fucking quote. Ms. Clay White has filed a lawsuit against the school district seeking damages ranging from $250,000 to $1 million for lost wages, emotional distress, and legal expenses. The suit alleges the district violated Texas Family Code by retaliating against the counselor for reporting a case to Child Protective Services. The law prohibits employers from taking adverse employment action that could deter a reasonable employee from reporting abuse or neglect. A spokesperson for the Grand Prairie Independent School District said, quote, at this time, GPISD has not been officially notified of a potential lawsuit filed by a former employee of the district. As a matter of policy, the district does not comment on personnel matters or issues pertaining to employment. End quote. The spokesperson also emphasized that the district takes allegations of teacher misconduct seriously, conducting thorough investigations and taking appropriate actions when needed. The district considers this particular case to be resolved following an internal and CPS investigation. While the lawsuit doesn't specify which school is involved, court documents indicate that staff members mentioned were employed at David Daniels Elementary Academy of Math and Science at the time. The district did not confirm the location of the alleged incident. This is what y'all got going on in the great state of Texas. Mind you, yesterday, Really B and I reported on a story that Texas is doing away with all of the services and accommodations that they normally give to students with special needs. This is the whole goddamn problem. The fact that you thought it was okay to pull a chair from underneath a student? Not once, but twice. Take your foot, take your foot, which was in a boot, put said boot on the student's chest and press down and not let your foot up until another employee, another member of staff and faculty had to remove your foot physically off the child's chest and then say, I'm removing the child from this class. And the child at that point had every reason to go off, fly off the handle, cuss you out, call you everything but a child of God, come up at you, because if you put your foot on my chest, I don't give a shit who you are. I'm coming after you. Man, woman, cat, dog, non-binary. I don't give a shit. And this whole situation is a mess. Where are the parents? Where are the parents? That's my question. Anyway, let's get off of our sugar spiky news. I was going to include last night's debate into our sugar spiky news, but there was nothing to see at the goddamn debate. It wasn't a goddamn thing to see at the goddamn debate last night. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. Let's get to one of our headliners today. Cardi B is in the news. Actually, she was in the news yesterday. I was supposed to report on it yesterday, but I ain't had that kind of time. I ain't go live yesterday, so we're here today. Let me read this to you. Cardi B had that debate made my ass itch. Between Ramaswamy and death sentence. I don't know who made my ass itch the worst. Those two were fucking clowns. When Nimrata Haley, Nikki Haley, is one of the best people at the debate, you know you don't went wrong. When you fare worse than Timothy Scott, you know you've gone wrong. Whatever. Cardi B has vowed to sue a troll who accused her husband of cheating on her. Upon learning that the hater made fake evidences of Offset's alleged infidelity, the put it on the floor raptress appeared to be taking the matter seriously. On Sunday, August 20th, the 30-year-old Grammy Award winner made use of X, formerly known as Twitter, to warn the troll who allegedly shared a fake voice recording and picture that she is taking them to court. Quote, so you guys are going to receive a letter from his lawyer, end quote, Cardi B said in a since deleted voice note that she uploaded to X, formerly known as Twitter. She went on to say in the voicemail, because of all these little games that you guys want to play online, it's going to be over with. You're going to be sued. And we're going to make an example out of you. Yeah, and that was a terrible AI voice, by the way. So yeah, kisses. Bye. And it's on it. We get the gist. Here's the deal, Cardi B. Now, I said this, and it was a very unpopular opinion and very unpopular commentary at the time. Y'all was over here windmilling with me at the time. I said it then, and I'll say it now. Cardi is not made for this. Cardi is not made for celebrity. Cardi is not made for the limelight. Because if and when anybody says something true or untrue, you ready to pounce and go on attack, you'll be doing that for the rest of your career. Some of this stuff, a real a real artist is going to pay it. Girl, you said my husband did what? Girl, whatever. We still married. I'm over here. Girl, if you like it, I love it. If it's good for you, it's great for me. But while you're saying all of that, I'm over here married. I ain't got two things. When you go and start, even with the Cardi B situation, baby, if you know you ain't got, a sexually transmitted disease, you don't even feel the need to even address Cardi B. I mean, Tasha K. Think about Ursh. We all the time talk about the alleged herpes that Usher has. Usher ain't out here windmilling in the street. Usher ain't out here suing people left, right, and sideways about people saying that he got the herpes. Because Usher done went on with life. And now it's a non-story, a non-factor. And Cardi B, I will be honest, I don't watch Tasha K like that. So I didn't even know Tasha K was saying that you had an STD or STI until you made it known in your lawsuit. And my point is this girl, let's be clear, Cardi B, if you're going to go after this girl, am I to believe that you're ready to go after anybody who says that your husband's cheating? Because please be clear, I may be wrong. I may be dead ass wrong. And Quavo or whoever her husband is, which one? I don't know which one is her husband. I can't remember which one is one of the three Migos people. I think it's Quavo, or is it Offset? Or which one died? Which one? I can't keep. I don't know these people. I think Takeoff died, and I think Quavo is her husband, or maybe Offset. I don't know. I can't keep up with these people. Anyway, my point is, if you expect me to believe that this man hasn't cheated on you left, right, and sideways, you're reaching. And maybe he's a stellar, upright, and wonderful gentleman who's never cheated on you and never thought about cheating on you. But in my mind, he done cheated on you left, right, and sideways. Why? Because he get pussy thrown at him all the time. Offset is the husband. Thank y'all. Because see, I be depending on y'all for this. Offset is the husband. Okay. So you out here windmilling with this woman talking about, oh, we gonna sue you, da 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 da. Cardi B. Cardi goddamn B. This just proves that you're not made for this. This just, you can't, girl, get you some, find you something to do. Why the fuck you ain't in the studio trying to make an album? Because last time I checked, you only got one fucking album out here. I don't see no new music coming out here for Cardi B. You got one fucking album. Don't you got other things you need to be doing? Like maybe trying to do music? Girl. See, when you start to do all of these lawsuits and things against people who you know don't have, Tracy said Offset is the husband that cheated in the past. Takeoff is the one that passed before his SA case started, and Quavo was the fuck up that started the fighting that got Takeoff. See, you out here windmilling for Offset when it's probably a grocery list of women out here with real substantial evidence of your husband cheating on you left, right, and sideways. Find something to do. You're not made for this. You over here following all of the blogs, doing Google searches on yourself and doing YouTube searches on yourself to see any and every time somebody says something about your ass. We need you to be doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, which is producing music and making music, and your ass ain't doing that. Now, after a while, I'm going to start to believe, now this is just my own personal opinion, you are trying to sue people to get money because you ain't got them in, you ain't had an album out since God was a child. So maybe you making money from endorsements or whatever other things, honey. We know you for music. Your ass ain't making money for music. I don't know who you endorsed by and all of these things, and I don't know how many endorsements you have. But what I'm saying is, you with all of these lawsuits gives one of two things. Either one, you're a fucking troglodyte like Donald Trump, who goes and sues people who he knows either the lawsuit is frivolous, one, or two, you're just suing somebody who you know you're never going to get the money from. Or two, you suing people because you're trying to get money, because you need money, because you ain't had an album out since God was a child, and the money is drying up. Because let's be clear, endorsements come because you are popular, you are in pop culture, you are putting out music, you are doing things that put a lot of attention and eyes on you. And when you cease from doing that thing that makes you popular, then people ain't checking for you no more like that. And let's be clear, Cardi B, your ass ain't put out no music since God was a goddamn child. So I'm not really checking for you. Now, I wasn't checking for you to begin with, but I don't know. Maybe people still checking for her. I don't know. Y'all let me know. That's my take on it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mm. In other news that came out yesterday, um, like mother, like daughter, Brielle Bierman is in the news because she's being sued by American Express over unpaid credit card bill. She owes American Express an outstanding balance of $12,870.25 per court documents. Now, let's be clear. Um, when a credit card company is suing you like this, because credit card companies run into thousands of people who run up credit card debt and don't pay it, and American Express hasn't been on this tangent about suing everybody who owes them. You know, they are probably suing you, Brielle, because they know you out here on trips, you hobnobbing, you all over the fruited plains, you globe trotting and all kinds of shit, spending well over $12,000 to do all of this shit, knowing good and hell well you owe these people money. And if that's the case, I ain't mad at y'all, American Express. How many of y'all ever did this? You don't let somebody called you, let me hold $100, let me hold $200, let me hold $500, something like that. Cause I get those kind of calls. And in the moment that you let them hold it, you in your mind say, I probably shouldn't have, but hopefully they pay me my money back. You get them, let's say I'm a low ball and say you let this person hold $200, right? Oh, I'm gonna give it to you in 2 weeks when I get paid. Bet. A month go by, you ain't got your goddamn money. You see this bitch all over Instagram and Twitter, all out on yacht parties, all out. Oh, I'm at the mall buying new Louboutins or whatever they call it, red bottoms. Oh, I bought me a new bag. Oh, I'm going to this concert. Oh, we buying bottles at this club or whatever. You looking at your shit like, I know the fuck you lying? Because this bitch owe me $200. And this bitch over here buying bottles at the fucking club, buying Birkin bags and shit. And this bitch, I know that shit costs more than $200. And bitch, you ain't even paid me my motherfucking money back that you owed me 2 weeks ago. Because it done been a month and you told me 2 weeks. That's what American Express done said. That's what American Express. American Express said, bitch, we ain't got this type of time. Run me my motherfucking money. I ain't mad at it, American Express. Get your coins. Baby, get your coins, American Express. Get your coins. Because if mama owes you money, you need to go ahead and get your money. Harold and Tracy are reporting that apparently Croy done filed for divorce again against that woman. Kim Zolciak. I don't know that I even care enough about that troglodyte, that the white woman. Y'all know how I feel about white women, and I have no use for them. I'm just saying. They suing her. She owed them $12,000. She learned it from her mama. What do y'all expect? Moving on. Kevin Hart is in the news because he's stupid. Kevin Hart is now, subjected to a wheelchair. He's confined to a wheelchair. He cannot walk. Why? Because Kevin Hart decided it was a good idea for you to challenge a former NFL football player, a former NFL running back in the person of Stephen Ridley, who once played for the New England Patriots. He challenged Stephen Ridley to a bet on who had the fastest 40 time, saying that he knew he could beat Stephen Ridley. Went his ass out there, tore his abdomen, tore his abductor muscles, and several other muscles in his lower abdomen, and now is confined to a wheelchair because he cannot walk, because you need all of those muscles in order to move your legs. You're 44 years old, Kevin Hart. Your ass should not be the fuck out there thinking that you're going to. Now, Stephen Ridley, I think is like at least 10 years younger than him. Let me see how long. I know Stephen Ridley got to be, because I remember Stephen Ridley playing. How old is Stephen? He got to be at least 10 years younger than him. Exactly. Stephen Ridley is 34 years old, a whole 10 years younger than you. You should not be your ass out there at 44 trying to race against a former NFL running back, two, a former NFL running back that is 10 years your junior. You're out here in a wheelchair, confined to a wheelchair. Look for no sympathy over here. There'll be no sympathy from over here in the sympathy corner. Now, he came on his social media and tried to joke about it, and that's deflection. You are embarrassed, and you wanted to get in front of it before he came out there and embarrassed you himself. You are embarrassed. You're probably in a lot of pain, and you are now humbled. I don't know why you thought this was a good idea, Kevin Hart. Nobody feels bad for you. Oh, well. Roll on, my brother. Roll on in that wheelchair. Go ahead in the wheelchair. We don't care. We do not care. In other sports news, we talked the other day about a Dallas Cowboys player in the form of Trayvon Diggs, who liked a tweet of a woman with a strap-on on who said if you like it, that means you want to suck it, alluding to the fact that he likes to either one, suck dildos, or two, suck dildos and get pegged. Another Dallas Cowboys player is in the news. Pass rusher Sam Williams, this came out yesterday, has been arrested for the second time. According to Frisco Police Department, he was taken into custody on Sunday and booked on charges of possession of a controlled substance and unlawful carrying of a weapon. More of the same. Roland Ray can probably give him some point, child. Roland Ray probably can give him some pointers on how to properly get pegged and make it feel good. Honey boom, boom honey. I'll never understand why these people who are making millions of dollars go down this road and do all of these illegal things, but I guess it's not for me to understand. Moving the fuck on. In good news, this should have been in our sugar spike segment, but it was not because it was good news. So y'all heard the case a few days ago of the little boy 10-year-old boy in Mississippi who had to pee and took a piss behind his mother's car, right? He was behind the mom's car, had to go to the bathroom, took a piss behind the mother's car. A police officer saw him and decided that he would handcuff the little boy and take the little boy in to be arrested, right? He's been ceremoniously relieved of duties. He's on the unemployment line now. That officer who went way past what he should have done. Because the mom even ridiculed the boy. The mom told the boy, hey, you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But the boy had to go. And it was a situation where the mom did what she was supposed to do. Say, hey, I don't care. You can't do that. She reprimanded him. She taught him, hey, this is not what you do. And then went on and moved on. And the officer came at first and said he wasn't going to do nothing about it, but then doubled back and decided he was going to handcuff the boy and arrest the boy. Because you wanted to do this to this little black boy. I hope it was worth it. Now you're out of a job. You raggedy ass piece of shit. Now the police chief for Senatobia Police Department said that should have never taken place. And that was an error in judgment. Went on to say, under these circumstances, it was an error in judgment for us to transport the child to the police station since the mother was present at the time as a reasonable alternative. Mistakes like this are a reminder in this profession as to the continual need for training and refreshers on the various topics that we encounter each day. So now they claiming now the boy wasn't handcuffed. I don't believe no parts of that. Because they ain't taking you down to the police station without handcuffing you. I'm just telling you what I know. Not if you're black. Girl. But the officer has been fired. Good. Good. In other good news of the day, Minnesota, where Cam's at? Cam's, come to the board. Come to the whiteboard, Cam's. Now watch Cam's is either asleep in class or done snuck out of class and is skipping. Somebody go get Cam's and tell Cam's, come to the whiteboard. Come to the whiteboard, Cam's. Come to the whiteboard. If Cam's don't come to this whiteboard, that means he's either one, sleep, or the left class. And so since he ain't here, either one is just as bad. So next time Cam's come in here, please understand It's he has a 36,000 word essay. A 36,000 word essay. Because I don't call him to the whiteboard twice, three times, four times. Anyway, I give him another couple minutes. He ain't coming. Anyway, Minnesota is in the news for good reason. Yes, Tracy, 36,000 word essay. I'm not playing with cams. Anyway, Minnesota is in the news today because they are making history. Actually, this was yesterday. So, Governor Tim Walz yesterday promoted Natalie Hudson to become Chief Justice of the Minnesota Supreme Court this fall, making her the first person of color to lead the Minnesota Supreme Court. Kudos and shout out to Minnesota. This is a black woman who has now become the first person of color ever to be Chief Justice of the Minnesota Supreme Court. And we are more than glad to see that this is a black woman at the helm of such an important institution, the Minnesota Supreme Court. Y'all know it's a lot of fuck shit and fuckery that goes on in Minnesota. A lot of racism, discrimination, and bigotry come out of the great state of Minnesota. So that's good news. That's good news. That's some black girl magic right there. Tell Cams it's too late now. It's too late. It's over now. Don't try and roll up in here now. Nah, bruh. Blueface is in the news. Blueface done got stabbed. Well, allegedly he got stabbed. Now there's a video of the stab. Now all of the videos that I've seen, I don't see the actual stabbing happen, but they got some still pictures where allegedly the stab happens. He was boxing. He was at a boxing ring, or I guess working out at a boxing gym or whatever, and he had some boxing gloves. There was some other dude there. I guess they got into a whole verbal. There was no sound to the video I saw. They got into a whole verbal dispute. Blueface started hitting the man. The man pulled out a knife and stabbed him. You put your hands on me, you're likely to get stabbed. Now, from the video that I saw, there's Blueface who got on boxing gloves. There's the man who got on a wife beater that he's arguing with. And then there's a white man in between them trying to break it up. While the white man is trying to break it up, Blueface comes round the white man and starts hitting on the man with the wife beater. Man with the wife beater pulled out a knife, and that's where the video ended. But allegedly, the people are saying that the man stabbed Blueface. The man who stabbed Blueface, who needs the Congressional Medal of Freedom, God of mercy, God of love, is named Brian Henry Snell. He is 36 years old. He has already been arrested and booked for felony assault with a deadly weapon yesterday afternoon after turning himself in, and is currently sitting in jail. Yeah. This is my concern face for Blueface getting stabbed. This is me being concerned about Blueface being stabbed. Why is this man not being given the Congressional Medal of Freedom? I don't understand. There, Nobel Peace Prize not in this man's future. Brian Snell. I'm sorry, is it Brian? Brandon Henry Snell, 36 years old. We don't have a Nobel Peace Prize in the future. That man was possibly trying to save the lives of multiple children who are now subject to the tyranny of the fuck shit that is Blueface and his level brand of fuckery. I guess. I guess. Anyway, moving on. Um, Lizzo says she plans on suing the background dancers because something about she has pictures of them taking photos with the topless dancers at the alleged club where that happened. But hey Lizzo, hey Lizzo. Last time I checked, this isn't only about you taking them to this, club, strip club, well, script club, not strip club, but script club, and forcing them to catch bananas that were launched out of, no, I'm sorry, to catch dildos launched out of the vaginas of these people, and also eat bananas protruding out of these same said vaginas. This ain't just about that. This is about a an alleged atmosphere and culture of you just being a whole ass awful person to these people. We'll see where this goes. This back and forth is gonna keep coming. To me, I don't even think she should have said this out in the open and in the public sphere. She should have waited till they got to the court and say, yeah, we're countersuing for this. Don't even give them a chance to come up with a defense for the countersuit. But whatever, it ain't my problem. It is not my problem. So let's talk about the one of the other big stories in the news, and that's Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva is on record calling Chloe Bailey ugly, says she got a big fat face and a fat head, and calling her ugly, and just really demeaning this young woman, because all the young woman tried to do was defend her sister. Now, we talked about this the other day, the fact that people were saying that Haley was pregnant, and Haley came out with, and I showed the picture, I believe I did, of Haley, showing herself with a flat chest, saying that, I mean, not flat chest, flat stomach, I ain't pregnant. And Chloe came out and defended her sister. And I don't know what Chloe Bailey did to Funky Dineva, excuse me, Quentin. I don't know what Chloe Bailey did to Funky Dineva. Funky, come up here to the come to the front, Funky. Come to the front, Funky. Because we have some questions. We certainly have questions, Funky. We have some goddamn questions. Show us on the doll, Funky Dineva. Show us on the doll where Chloe Bailey hurt you. Now you talking to somebody who don't mind dog walking a bitch with the best of them. I will go out here and dog walk somebody with the best of them. Please be clear. But that woman, first of all, ain't did nothing to you, ain't said nothing to you. And if you want to add commentary by saying she was out of order for trying to defend her girl, whatever, but you going to, first of all, Chloe Bailey is not ugly. by any stretch of the imagination. You calling Chloe Bailey ugly, girl, you're reaching. Chloe Bailey, in or out of makeup, is not ugly. The other thing is, and I'm gonna try not to go down this road because y'all know I be having backstories on people. Quentin, 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 you are the last girl to be calling anybody ugly. Quentin, hi Quentin, this young man here. I go back before there was a funky Dineva. I was in Tallahassee. We were at the same school. You don't even want to go. See, I'm not gonna go down this road with Quentin. We're not gonna do this. Because I got too much information. However, sweetheart, dear one, love bug, who the fuck are you? That woman ain't did a goddamn thing to you, and you over here dog walking this girl. Then you got the nerve to say, "Oh, she putting on, and we don't know, because one day she want to be this girl who is from the suburbs, and then the next she want to be hood, and the next she want to be like a skate." Last time I checked, Funky Dineva, aren't you someone who does the same thing and slips in and out of different personas? Don't you do that for a living? Isn't that the only reason people even the fuck know who you are? Because you slip in and out of personas that's absolutely not really who the fuck you are. Now think about Chloe. At least she has talent. Outside of you saying that you finna go out here and try and dog walk somebody, where's your talent, sir? Now I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna drag you like I probably could because I got inside information, baby. So I'm not gonna go down this road and dog walk you like you probably should be. But you girl, and the girls are dragging you, and they need to. Now here's the dangerous part, because I got enough of because if I think too long about Funky, I'm end up dog walking him, and I don't want to go down this road with him because that was so unwarranted. The girl ain't say nothing about you. The girl ain't even say nothing about. She said, "Listen, don't worry about what my sister got going on. Keep my sister name out your mouth. The girl ain't pregnant. Leave my sister alone," which is what any sibling would do for their sibling. So I wasn't even mad at her. You know what I'm saying? And even if you want to have commentary, I might accept you having thoughts about her failed music career and dog walking her for that. But for you to call this girl ugly and start going in on her about her big face and all, for, girl, Funky, really? Like we're in third grade, Funky. Well, oh, you're ugly, girl. That's the best read you got. Girl, go sit the fuck down somewhere, Funky. Go sit the fuck down some the fuck where. So Al Reynolds was over there laughing. Claudia Jordan was stone faced because Claudia Jordan said, "Baby, you on your own with this. I'm not going down this road with you. I'm not gonna get dog walked by social media because you decided this was the hill you want to die on. So if this the hill you want to die on, Funky, go ahead, sweetheart. The problem with Funky is this. Funky doesn't understand that what may have allowed you to be popular on YouTube and may have made a name for you, you can't continue to be that same person on a platform like Fox Soul. YouTube and Fox Soul are two different platforms. YouTube, you can do a whole lot more on YouTube than you can with a national audience like that. And you can't go in like that. And he finds himself in these issues with these issues because you never made the transition. Please be clear. If L Teddy 27 ends up on some national media platform and things like that, L Teddy 27 knows that there are a lot of things that may happen on L Teddy 27 official YouTube page that won't happen on that national platform. There's a lot of commentary that I may make here with y'all today that won't happen when and if I should ever get to that point. Even if I was here and years from now, I have 1 million subscribers. Those of you who are still here, you will see that there will be things that you all were privy to in the early days that we just don't do. Even when I think about my earliest Silly Saturday, there are topics and things that we used to say and address on some of my earliest Silly Saturdays that I won't do now because the audience is bigger. And as the audience gets bigger, you have to be able to put things out there that's palatable for the larger audience if you intend to keep that audience. And there are certain things that you can't do. And it's asinine for him to think that he could just, well, you know what? The dangerous part is he knew you're intelligent enough, Quentin, to know that that wasn't going to go well, which is why he prefaced by saying, oh, I might get in trouble for this, because he knew that what he was about to say was inflammatory, but he was deliberate and intentional with it and still went there. And he thought that, the old adage, any news is good news. So now you'd rather be known for making these inflammatory statements about this girl who ain't said nothing to you or about you, as opposed to you letting it go and leaving it alone. Some things you have to let go and leave alone. He never learned that. The other part of this argument is this. This is dangerous because this doesn't help, because this adds to the whole black gay men versus black straight women situation. You're not helping. A lot of the young girls look to you, Funky, as as one of the names within the space, and an influencer, someone they should look to really be. Is about to go live. All right, we're about to get off in just a second. So you need to be smarter than this, Funky, because this doesn't help that conversation between black gay men and straight black women. This was unnecessary. This was, as we call in tennis, an unforced error. This was an unforced error. I can't tell people what to do. Anyway, we about to get out of here, y'all, because I know Really Be is live, and I'm about to send y'all over there to Really Be. Listen, thank y'all for being here with me today. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even know how much y'all mean to me just even being on this live today. So thank y'all for being here today. All right, so I appreciate and thank y'all. Listen, y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Listen, y'all, I certainly thank and appreciate y'all for all that y'all do for being here. I thank y'all so much for being here. I'm about to send y'all over there. I got a whole lot of stuff I need to do tonight. members, I'll see you in the members only chat. I'm about to send y'all over there to my good sis, Really B. That's all I got for y'all. Probably either until tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely we will have Silly Saturday this Saturday. Okay. So that's all I got for y'all until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out.